Hi guys, Johnny here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to present you a car which is quite rare in Romania. I'm not sure how it's this car in your country. I know Subarus are quite well sold in US, but in Europe it's not the best time of Subaru. Also in Australia, I know that Subaru is really strong in Australia. This is the key that we have, and we have in front of us a beautiful Subaru Legacy L4. I believe this car has a design which will not get old, because you have old school and new school into this boxy and also round shape. The car that we have here is a 2008 Subaru Legacy L4, which has a boxer diesel engine. The car has 4.66 m in length, in width 1.73 m, and the height of this car is quite small. It's 1.44 m. As you can see, the wheels, the tires of our wheels have a small height, and this is quite an exotic shape and size, because you have 215 with 45 on 17. This in Europe it's extremely rare, and it's a bit expensive to buy tires like this compared to other normal 17-inch tires. This shape of the tire will be charged with an extra 15 or 20 euros per tire. Speaking about the wheels, this car, this awesome car, in my opinion, has traction on all four wheels, but it's not a traction like an AWD or Volkswagen or BMW. This is a symmetrical all-wheel drive from Subaru, and this means that you have 50% on the front, 50% on the back, which is good. This helps you a lot on the twisties. You'll have a lot of fun, and you'll have a lot of confidence and a lot of grip due to this system. Speaking about, let me show you the engine. What you can see here is the air admission for the intercooler. Now behold this beautiful engine. So, Subaru is the only car manufacturer that has a boxer diesel engine. This is a good solution, expensive solution for normal people, but good solution. Yeah, we have motorcycles in Bucharest. People crazy. Okay, so this engine is a horizontal 4-cylinder diesel. The solution is very good to have an engine like this, because you have your center of gravity really low, and you also have the weight of this engine distributed a bit wider, so it's not like concentrated in here like on a 4-cylinder vertical one. The disadvantages that you have on this kind of engines is obviously from the maintenance point of view. Why? Imagine you have a normal engine, okay? You have a normal engine, you want to take out one injector, you take it from here, that's nothing. You need to take your I don't know, your fuel line or rail line, that's nothing, it's here. If you need to work on this engine, you are going to work on the laterals, and your mechanic is going to charge you a lot, or he's going to refuse you. In Romania, some mechanics are refusing to work on Subarus because they don't want to be bothered with something like this. The distribution on this engine is chain drive, so it's not belt. Okay, this engine has 148 horsepower at 4,000 RPMs and 350 Newton meters at approximately 2,000 RPM. These are good values. This is not a powerful engine, but it's a present engine. When you floor it, you'll have a response. That's fine. You cannot be bored until 120-130 kilometers per hour, because this engine has something to say when you are going to punch it. The fuel consumption values are the following. If you are going to drive in Bucharest, so you have a lot of traffic jams, sudden acceleration, sudden stops, etc., you'll have a fuel consumption of about 10 liters per 100 kilometers, which is very good. If you're going to drive with this car on the outside of Bucharest, on the motorway or on the national roads, you'll have about 6 liters of 100 kilometers on the motorway at 130 kilometers per hour. And if you are going to drive on the national roads, you are going to have a consumption of about 5 liters to 100 kilometers. That's all said with this beautiful engine. Let's talk about the windows. You see, beautiful design, very elegant. And now, when you are going to open the door, we're going to have frameless windows. But there is a catch for me. I'm used to frameless windows. So my main question is why did Subaru chose to have this solution? Because normally, when you have a frameless window, when you open the door, you have your window which will get down for, I don't know, a few millimeters. This one is not doing this. I don't know why Subaru chose that. It's quite odd. You also need to take care on all this rubber, which helps you to insulate your interior. When you have this kind of solution with frameless windows, you need to clean the rubber of your doors periodically, and you also need to lube your rubber periodically with silicone. Speaking about this, the NVH level is decent. It's not bad, like on an entry-level small car. You know, doesn't matter the manufacturer. All entry-level small cars are rubbish on the NVH, but it's not like I don't know, like a BMW, Audi, or Mercedes on the insulation, noise isolation point of view on the NVH. Why? If you're going to drive with 100 kilometers, you're going to have a good sound insulation. But if you're going above 100 kilometers, you'll have a bit of noise. It's not something that will bother you, but you're going to see it and to feel it, the noise. Let's get inside. Okay. So this seat is settled for me. As you can see, the space is a bit cramped in here. You have space, but it's not the most spacious interior that I ever climbed in. My knees are touching the dashboard, but it's not something that bothers me, and I feel quite okay-ish for my size, 1.87 m. Let's see in the back how we do. Hi, one more thing. You saw how I went out of the car. The car is low. The car is really low. And the main problem with this is that when you need to jump in the car, actually you need to get down in the car. Let's see the back seat. Okay. You have some space. You will be able to stay here 1 hour, but I think not more than 1 hour because it's quite cramped. I have space at 1.87 m. I have space for my head. I have space decent for my elbows, but my knees are it's fine for a small trip, let's say. And now please take a look on the, how do you call it, about what I said about the height of this car. This car is really low, and when you are going to get out of the car, you actually need to climb out of the car. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's a beautiful Japanese car, and it's a rare Japanese car, so you can live with it. One more thing about the interior. The audio system of this car is not awesome, so you have to change it, and you have to put something, I don't know, like a subwoofer, or you need to upgrade the audio system because it's not the best one. Okay, let's check the trunk. or the boot. So the boot can be opened only with the key or with a button for the driver in front. I'm going to open the trunk now. Okay. And we have here about 450 liters. It's a decent space. It's not a lot, it's not small. It's enough for a normal family. You cannot criticize this boot. This boot is fine. It's not the biggest one, but you will be able to live with it without any issues. And also you have a small spare tire. You don't have a real spare tire, you have a small spare tire. Okay, gentlemen, I believe you liked this video. I hope that I'm going to be able to bring you better cars for the future. Please tell me your opinion about Subarus, and please tell me your opinion about Legacy. If you had an experience with a car like that, what do you think about this kind of cars? For me, this car was awesome from the dynamic point of view, because being used to BMWs, this car on the twisties, awesome. Very good car. Very, very, very good car. Till next time, all I can say is that I wish you to have a good day or a good week. I don't know when you're going to watch this. Bye bye. Stay strong.